Good evening. This is BelGeode, and we are back with some Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. Yay! Alright, so if you caught the last flight, we flew into Pensacola under some foggy conditions. We had to do a last-minute change from VFR flight to IFR flight, which was not accounted for when I originally did the flight plan, but we were able to pull it off. So we were good. We landed. We parked. And we checked out that little building over there that says Pensacola Aviation. We thought it might have a restaurant in there. Turns out it didn't. So Allie and I had to rent a car and drive around Pensacola to find a restaurant, get some place to eat, and book a hotel for the night. And here it is the next morning around 6:30 in the morning. So we are ready to go for the next leg, and the next leg, as promised, is going to be to New Orleans, KMSY, or Louis Armstrong International Airport. Louis Armstrong, of course, was a very famous musician back in the day. Did a whole bunch of famous songs like What a Wonderful World, or I think that's what it's called. And We Have All the Time in the World. You know, a bunch of different stuff that he did. Really cool guy. This airport is named in his honor. I guess he was a prominent figure in New Orleans, and to be honest with you, I don't know too much about New Orleans. It's always one of those places that I've wanted to go to, but haven't yet been. Be that as it may, here we are at Pensacola. It is morning, and it looks like the morning flights are about to taxi and take off, so good on them. We, however, still have a little bit of work to do, so let's hop in the cockpit. Okay, so we are cold and dark, so let's go ahead and get our startup procedures done. I'm going to go from left to right this time around, so first things first, we want to get the oxygen going. Our flight plan calls for us to get up to about 8,000 feet, so we may or may not need the oxygen, but I want to get into the habit of keeping that sucker on at all times. Fuel cut off, we need to cut on. Check the throttle. Okay, full motion on the throttle. We'll keep it back here in the idle position. Let's see. Gauges all look fine. And we'll go ahead and kick on the switches. So we got the master battery. We got the master generator. We got the avionics bus. And we'll also turn on the GPS. Just as always, I'm going to want to set the GPS to terrain mode, so we'll go ahead and flick that on there. We'll turn the GPS off. There we go. Okay, now the big pain in my butt, the de-ice switch. Normally you put that on just before you take off. However, since this thing is a pain in the butt, I'm going to try and set it now. I want it in the middle setting, and for some strange reason, it just likes to play with me. There we go. Middle setting. Okay. And I'm also going to turn all the lights on. So we've got the anti-collision beacon. We've got the strobe light. And we're also going to hit the navigation lights. In case you were wondering, whenever I do the squawk, the transponder codes, this is where they go. So this was the last code that was in there, was 2415. That'll change throughout the flight. And since I am using FaceTrack No IR, it's kind of a pain in the butt to hit these buttons to actually change it. And actually, I don't even think I can hit these buttons, to be honest with you. So it'll change automatically when we have the ATC thing pop up here and they tell us go to squawk, whatever, 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 whatever. And it'll change there automatically. Alright, trimmers are set. Looks like we have neutral trims. We are good to go. And I see the usual flashing lights. Let's make sure all the lights work. Hold that down. Okay, everything looks good. I notice our wing tanks are still empty. I'm wondering if I should fill them. You know what? No. It says here that we've got about 3/4 of our fuel capacity there. We should be able to make it. It's like a 28-minute flight anyway, so I can't imagine we'll use that much fuel getting to New Orleans. So yeah, we should be good with that. Alright, let's go ahead and start up then. We'll get the Saphir turbine starter on. Push the button. We'll wait the 20 seconds for that to come up. And while that's doing its thing, we'll hit the cockpit lights and switch this to red as always. It's probably not going to be used right now since this is daytime. It is 6:30 in the morning, so chances are we probably won't even need it, but I like having it on anyway. Okay, so we got the notification there, so let's do the engine start. Here we go. We're going to look outside here and make sure we got a nice little puff of smoke coming out of the back. Where's my puff of smoke? Any second now. There we go. I see it. Okay, so we are good to go. All right, Ally, go ahead and close your cockpit canopy, please. Okay, Ally's locked. And I'm going to close mine. All right, we are good to go. Now we're going to need to push back this time, so I will be keeping the camera like right here. And from the looks of it, since this place has really tiny taxiways, we're probably going to need to turn immediately on pushback. Before we do that though, let me go ahead and put the flaps down one notch. I want to make sure we are all ready for this here. Okay, we are good to go, so we will release the parking brake and we'll start pushing back. I have a funny feeling we're probably going to run out of taxiway before we actually get to a 90-degree position here. I'm going to turn the landing lights on too while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Yep, thought as much. We're going to run out of space. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the pushback here. Okay, I think that should be good enough. And I want to zoom out just a touch here. We'll put the camera like right there. And let's go ahead and call the tower. Now, just so you're aware, I did make one minor change to my flight simulator. What I did was I used a program that I had for a very long time called Edit Voice Pack. There will be a link to it below. Edit Voice Pack will allow you to change some of the ATC messages and allow you to add airline call signs and aircraft call signs. Instead of being November 70 Alpha Golf Bravo as an experimental, I decided that every plane that I'm going to fly for this little video series that I'm doing, I wanted to have an actual airline, so I made it BelGeode. And let me tell you folks, it took me a while to try and get every single ATC voice to say BelGeode properly. So we'll see how well it works. Alright, tower. Well, before we do that, let's call the ATIS and see what the weather is.
Pensacola Airport Information Foxtrot 1144 Zulu. Wind 172 at 7. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions 1000. Scattered. Temperature 23. Dew point 21. Altimeter 2987. ILS runway 17 in use. Landing and departing runway 17. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact US Foxtrot.
Okay, good. So they're doing VFR. This is good. This is very, very good. Alright, we're going to be departing to the west, so that will be number 7. So I'll go ahead and make the call real quick here. I know that I have one light here that needs to be extinguished, but that we'll take care of in a second here. Pensacola ground, BelGeode 70, ready to taxi, west departure to Foxtrot.
BelGeode 70, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 17, using taxiway Charlie 1, Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Alpha 1, contact tower on 119er, when ready.
Alright, so it looks like we're taking off on the same runway that we landed on last night. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 17, using taxiway Charlie 1, Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Alpha 1, BelGeode 70. Sweet. Let's turn on our cheat sheet. And I'm going to need to extinguish that little red light, so that will be the cabin pressurization. There we go. This light will remain on because, like I said, the wingtip tanks are empty. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the track IR, and then we'll get a move on here. I keep calling it a track IR, but it's face track, no IR. There's a link to that below as well. You'll find that on these videos as well as the DCS World videos. It's what I use, and it does work pretty damn well. Oh, crap. Are we going to be able to make this turn? I don't know. Oh, this is going to be crazy. I'm going to have to speed up, slow down. Speed up, slow down. Look at that taxiway sign. That is awesome. That's Rex. Real Environment Extreme. Okay, a little bit more turning. Okay, we're good. We're good. Right there should do the trick. Okay, well, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought, but it looks like we still have another right angle turn here coming up, and I think there's going to be another one on the opposite side there. I just need to anticipate when we're going to make this turn. So I'm going to slow down a touch. And here we go. Oh, crap. Are we going over the grass? Well, we kind of went over the grass. I hope you guys don't mind us mowing the grass there. Okay, I think that should do it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we gotta go straight, and then we gotta hang a right, and then just take that taxiway to the airport. What I am going to do, however, is I'm gonna stop right about here, because I think I saw some traffic heading out. So we need to make sure that there is nothing coming. Alright, anything to that side? Nope, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Nothing on that side, not that I expected there to be, because everyone's going out to the south. Okay, so we're good. We'll go ahead and push forward here. Yep, there's definitely no traffic over there. Alright, we're fine. Still trying to get used to this whole differential braking thing. That is odd. That's all I will say about that. Alright, so we make a right turn here. Damn, I'm gonna need to, like, mess with the files on this Pensacola AFCAD file and see if I can get some wider taxiways here, because this is ridiculous. Okay, here's another runway, so we're going to look to the left, gonna look to the right. Ooh, look at that cloudless sky. Well, actually, no, it's not really cloudless, it's got some clouds. Damn. Yeah, this is pretty much what the southern sky looks like. This is what I remember. Alright, so we are good, and you can see an American Airlines up there. Just kind of chilling. I guess they don't leave just yet. And you can see the terminal for Pensacola. I'm going to straighten up here as we make our way to runway 17. Alrighty, Pensacola, thank you so much for the hospitality. We really appreciated it. It's a shame I didn't get a chance to fly with the Blue Angels. I was actually going to make like a little side mission video where I was flying around in an F-18, but then I decided I can barely fly this sucker right here, so putting me in an F-18 probably not a good idea. So you'll have to hold off for that. But I do have plans later on down the road to do an aerobatic video around Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We'll see how long this series lasts, and when I actually make it up that way, if it is feasible, then I might just treat you all to that. In the meantime, we are here at runway 17, so I'm just going to turn to the right here. Got our nifty little runway sign, brand new, courtesy of Real Environment Extreme. We're going to straighten up right about here. And we're going to stop right about here. Okay, so let's go ahead and call the tower. Tell them we are ready to go. And then we can go. Pensacola Tower, BelGeode 70, ready at runway 17, west departure.
BelGeode 70, cleared for takeoff. Runway 17, west departure. Approved.
No, that's not too bad. She didn't do too much of a hack job on my name. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, BelGeode 70. Okay, final checks. Let me take a quick look around here. Alright, flaps are down. All the switches are on. Yeah, looks like everything's good. Oxygen is on. I think it's around here somewhere. I can't see it with the track IR, but I know I set it, so we should be good. Alright, let's do this. Oh, we should probably get the GPS up and running here. Okay, so our flight path is basically the opposite way from where we're facing. Alright, I can deal with that. Ally, I hope your seatbelts are tightened because we are leaving. Wow, look at that morning sky. That is a thing of beauty, let me tell you, folks. Okay, right here is good to hold short. Alright, so just like before, we are going to do our run-up on the engines. Make sure that everything is kosher. Make sure that we're getting over 100% power. And then we will take off. So, brakes down. Throttles up. We'll wait for that to get over 100. If we didn't do that, it would take literally this entire runway before we took off. Okay, we're just over 100. We're looking good. Releasing the brakes now. And here we go. I'm going to adjust the rudder to the right slightly. Okay, looking good, looking good. Waiting for rotation speed, which is coming right about now. Pulling up. Okay, we are up. We are up. So, gear up. Keep it on max power for a little while here. Alright, gear is up and locked. Flaps up. Okay, good deal, good deal. Let's contact Pensacola departure, and we will also make our turn while we're doing so. Pensacola departure, BelGeode 70 is type experimental, 2 miles south of Pensacola, request flight following.
BelGeode 70, Pensacola departure, squawk 5767.
Okay, so remember me telling you about the squawk codes? Here is what it looks like when you actually contact them. So they want us to switch to squawk 5767. So, here we go. Squawk 5767, BelGeode 70.
BelGeode 70, radar contact.
There we go.
3 miles southwest of Pensacola, 3,500, altimeter 2987.
Alright, we'll check our altimeter settings on the altimeter. Okay, and we will acknowledge them. Copy, BelGeode 70. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. Push the throttle back just a touch here. We'll get back to about 90% throttle, and then we will start changing course so that we are on our flight plan. Altitude currently just about 6,000, and we are gaining a lot of altitude, so I'm probably going to want to work the trimmers in a moment here. We're only going up to 8,000 like I said. You should see up ahead a couple of layers of cloud, so we're going to like sandwich ourselves in between those two layers. It might be a bit bumpy, so fair warning, but we should be able to do this. Alright, what are we at here? Just under 7,000. Alright, I'm going to gain a little bit of altitude. I'm also going to start working the trimmers, so that way we're not going past 10 degrees up. Come on, baby, come on. There we go. I think I spend more time working the trimmers on this sucker than anything else.
Contact Pensacola approach on 120.65.
Okay, I will do so. Going to 120.65 for BelGeode 70. Pensacola approach, BelGeode 70 with you.
BelGeode 70, Pensacola approach, roger, altimeter 2987.
Okay, so the pressure went up a notch.
70, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.15.
Whoa, and we just went past 8,000. Alright, maybe we're going 9,000 then. Or maybe I'm just going to set the trimmer. Going to 134.15, BelGeode 70. Play with the trimmer some more here. BelGeode 70 with you.
BelGeode 70, Pensacola approach, roger, altimeter 2987.
Okay, well clearly we didn't really change channels on that one, so I'm going to adjust the trimmer here. Okay, that should do the trick.
Contact Pensacola departures on 118.6.
Come on, people! I'm just trying to set my trimmers here. You don't have to keep sending me to other channels. Damn! Going to 118.6, BelGeode 70. Seriously? Pensacola departure, BelGeode 70 with you.
70, Pensacola departure, roger, altimeter 2986.
These people are killing me, I'm telling you. Killing me, Smalls. Alright, I'm going to zoom out to about 35, because I think that's a pretty good distance measurement there.
BelGeode 70, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.15.
Okay, so maybe we're going to go up to 10,000, so that way these people will stop handing us off like a yo-yo. 134.15 for BelGeode 70. What the hell is going on with my canopy here? I thought I had the de-icer on. Hold on a second. Yeah, I do have the de-icer on. Why in the hell is my canopy fogging up? Good grief. Jacksonville Center, BelGeode 70 with you.
BelGeode 70, Jacksonville Center, roger, altimeter 2986.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better not switch me over this time. Just saying. Holy crap. All of a sudden, I can barely see out of the front of this canopy. What in the hell is going on out there? This is the South. We should not be icing up this much. I don't think it's really that cold out there. Hold on. Let's take a look from the outside. I'm going to disable the track IR for a second here. Alright, what in the hell is going on here? Let's zoom in for a second here. Hey, look at that. Sunrise. Wow. Seriously? That looks like there's like... It looks like there's a bunch of pigeon shit all over my window. What in the hell is this? Seriously, man. This is crazy. Okay, Allie, remind me when we get to the next traffic light to find that little homeless dude and give him a couple bucks to wash our windows for us. I'd give you $1 if you wash my window. I wash your window for $1. What in the hell, man? Okay, clearly this altitude is not going to work for us due to the fact that there is a bunch of precipitation here and it's just freezing to my canopy.
Contact Mobile approach on 118.5.
Ooh, contact Mobile approach. Okay, which means we are officially out of Florida and we are into Alabama, which you can probably see already on the GPS. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us down back to about 8,000 and we'll go ahead and call them real quick. 118.5 for BelGeode 70. I'm loving the new airline code. Mobile approach, BelGeode 70 with you.
BelGeode 70, mobile approach, roger, altimeter 2987.
Alright, let me check our altitude here real quick. Right about 9,000. Okay, so we're going to drop one more 1,000 feet. We're off course anyway, so we need to line up on that. As soon as we get to that waypoint, looks like we got a bunch of other waypoints coming up. Let me just take a look at that on our flight plan. Oh, we got all kinds of funky waypoints. Saint, Pleb, Vicky, Rami, Elsie, Dogma, Minnie. I can't see the rest of them, and I don't feel like scrolling down, so... all kinds of fun. Okay, but on the bright side, it looks like the bird shit is cleared off of our windows, so that's always a good thing. Let's bring her down to about 8,000, and hopefully it will remain that way. We'll turn the track IR back on in a second. Right now, I don't think I really need it, and I kind of like seeing the altimeter, and for some strange reason, because of my height, the Face Track No IR puts my eye point a little bit too high. I'm not too keen on that. But on the bright side, if you look around, you will see the Gulf of Mexico. And you will also see Alabama, Mobile, which I believe there is a big Navy shipbuilding area there, if I'm not too mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might not always get my facts straight on this stuff, so I can always use correction. And of course, I'll put it up as an annotation. But yeah, this is Alabama. And it looks like we got Mississippi coming up. You can see the black line right about there. After Mississippi, this border here is going to be Louisiana, which is our destination. I told you this was going to be a short flight. Okay, we are just under 8,000, so I'm going to want to keep us steady, like right about here. We'll turn on the track IR for a second. Okay, there we go. Whoa, we're going down again. Why are we going down? I didn't order that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's take a look around. We got some lovely southern clouds. Can't really see the Gulf from here because we got a bunch of puffy cumulus clouds all over the damn place. Can't see Alabama because, well, same reason, lots of clouds. But I gotta say, Real Environment Extreme is doing its thing. The sky looks absolutely lovely. I am in love with this. Okay, we need to turn left here. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Straighten up. We should be course to steer 252. We are coming up on that right now. Alright, this should be it right here. There we go. Pretty much dead on. Not too shabby, if I should say so myself. Of course, we are now at 7,000, so I'm going to need to readjust the trimmers here.
BelGeode 70, contact Mobile approach on 121.0.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll be doing that next then. Going to 121.0, BelGeode 70. Mobile approach, BelGeode 70 with you.
BelGeode 70, Mobile approach, roger. Altimeter 2989er.
Well, so far they haven't really done too bad of a job on my name. I thought it was going to be even more hilarious than that, but yeah, I can live with that. At least they're not pronouncing it BelGeode, like some people do online. It's BelGeode. There's an interesting story as to where that name comes from. That used to be my old stage name when I had my band Dionysus back in Florida. Dionysus was a band started by myself and my buddy Sean in his garage, so it literally was a garage band. Since we were both Wiccan at the time, you know, like pagan type people, just like Little Pentacle on the tail of my plane here, we decided we wanted to start a band that was going to be for the pagan community, the Wiccan community, and stuff like that. So we built ourselves as a pagan rock band, and everybody that ended up playing with the band became attracted to the band. So once we actually formed everything up, we decided before we went on stage that we were all going to choose stage names. I chose BelGeode for two reasons. Bel is the Celtic god of the sun. It's actually Belanos, like that's the full name, but I shorten it to Bel a lot because in a lot of the Celtic mythology you see Belanos referred to as Bel, so it's like the perfect nickname. And it works well with my real life because my real life name is Andrew, and I'm often known as Drew, so you know I'm used to having like a shortened nickname there. And then the geode part, if you know what a geode is, it's basically a rock that's dark on the exterior and usually has some shining gems on the interior, often amethysts, and that's kind of how I think of myself. I'm dark on the outside, literally, and pretty shining on the inside. I always got a sunny disposition, always try to make people laugh and enjoy themselves, and you know, I'm pretty much an entertainer all around, which is why I've been in the music industry for like 26 years. So there you go. That's how I came up with BelGeode. Nice little story there. And it just kind of stuck. I mean, Dionysus lasted 4 years. Dionysus ended when my ex-wife and I moved from Florida to Pennsylvania to Pittsburgh, PA, and even though I also lost my wife in the process of that move, I still kept the name BelGeode, and it has since become my official gamer name. So if you look on pretty much every game forum or game registry, you'll probably find a BelGeode in there somewhere. The only exception is World of Warcraft. I do not play that game, and I have no intention of so doing. Sorry, it's just not a game I can get into. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Got some waypoints. We are leaving Pleb, and we are going to Vicky. Pleb. That actually reminds me of this game I used to play called Caesar 2. It was an RTS. And I remember it was kind of like a city building game. And every time that you were trying to accomplish something but you didn't have enough workers, it would say, plebs are needed. So like every 5 seconds, plebs are needed. Trying to put down a house, plebs are needed. Trying to get a castle, plebs are needed. Trying to build some roads, plebs are needed. Aqueducts, plebs are needed. You get the idea. Nothing but plebs are needed every 5 seconds. It was ridiculous. Needless to say, I uninstalled that game pretty quickly. Did not last very long on my archive. Plebs are needed. Okay, so we are in Mississippi now, and you will see the border right here, which indicates Louisiana's like right there. So we're gonna go from Mississippi straight ahead, and let me just zoom out here and see how many other waypoints we got. Okay, after we pass Vicky, should be Dogma, and then a bunch of other waypoints. So yeah, there's Louisiana. And when we get within 30 miles of Louis Armstrong Airport, we'll go ahead and contact them for landing. So I'll keep this at the 50 nautical mile range, and we'll take another look outside now that the clouds have cleared. Holy hell in a handbasket. How did I get so close to my ass? Let's zoom out. Okay, now let's see what we got to the right. Or to the left, as the case may be. It's Gulf of Mexico. Looking good, looking good. I'm thinking I'm probably going to need to change the water texture settings, because right now I'm seeing a lot of coral reefs, and I'm pretty sure that the Gulf Coast does not have that many coral reefs in it. It's actually supposed to be more green water than blue, so I might need to change that, I'm thinking. So you'll probably see that change on the next run. And on the other side, we've got the Alabama, Mississippi flatlands, greenery, all that good jazz there. So we are heading over the bay, and we're going to be passing some of the islands near Louisiana. Well, technically they're in the state of Louisiana.
BelGeode 70, contact Gulfport approach on
Oh, here we go. Gulfport, Mississippi. All right, I'll talk to them. Why not? Going to 124.6, BelGeode 70. We're going to Raleigh. That's our next waypoint, Raleigh. Almost sounds like a presidential candidate or something. Who are you voting for the next election? Well, probably too early to tell since we haven't fine-tuned who we can vote for. But if you tell me Hillary, I'm going to crash this plane right now. Might as well save us all. Okay, tune Gulfport approach. Gulfport approach, BelGeode 70 with you, 6,500. And how in the hell did I get down here?
Gulfport approach, roger, altimeter 2987.
You know what? I'm not even going to knock it. I'm just going to stay right here. The trimmers are fine. They're behaving themselves. I'm just going to leave it exactly as it is. And I didn't mean to say that about Hillary earlier. I like Hilly. Hilly's cool. She's kind of like that, well, no, I'm not even going to say it, no. I'm going to keep my politics out of this, and no. You can ask me in a PM, and I might tell you what I think, but other than that, no. But we will be visiting Little Rock as part of this flight, and we will be landing at the Bill and Hillary Clinton Airport, so, yeah. For the record, I am neither a Democrat nor a Republican. We will just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. No hate here. No hate. Can't hate. We're going to LC. That's the next waypoint in the series here. LC is good. Alright, I'm going to speed up a little bit here, because I would like to make it there sometime before lunch. And wait a minute here. What Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You're probably not. Let me try zooming in here. Do you see what I see? That's my fuel gauge. You see what it says? That's in kilograms times 100. So we've got 250 kilograms worth of gas to get to New Orleans. What in the hell just happened here? How did we run out of gas? Okay, something's not right. Something is not right. There's no way we could have run out of that much gas, because we came from Orlando on full tanks, and Orlando was a pretty long run, but by the time we were done, we had like 3/4 of a tank left. We were like right here. How in the hell are we running out of gas already? Allie, did you throw salt in the engines or in the fuel tanks? What in the hell is going on here? I need to get this plane to maintenance. I'm adjusting the trimmers right now so I can keep it centered. Something's not right. Yeah, we should not be that low on gas. Something is definitely not right here. And the window's starting to get bird shit on it again. Lovely. Alright, we're going to go back down to altitude. We're going to take this to about 4,000 feet if we can. I'm going to come off the engine somewhat. Maybe we can conserve some gas while we're descending. And it looks like we're heading to the Dogma waypoint. Sweet! So I almost expect Alanis Morissette to suddenly materialize in my lap. I would not complain, let me tell you. But I guess we'll have to settle for Alianis, non-Morissette. She doesn't talk very much, but yeah. She's cute. She's redhead. And now we're going to Mini waypoint. And I'm seriously starting to get worried about this gas here. I could have sworn we had enough gas to get to New Orleans. That's why I didn't fill up. What in the hell? You see that shit? It's dropping like a rock. It was just at 250. Now it's almost at 200. What in the hell's going on here? Okay, you know what? I'm going to go lower than 4,000 here. I'm going to bring it down below the cloud bank. What the hell is going on here? Alright, I'm not a fan of this. I am not a fan of this at all. I don't know what happened, folks. I could have sworn that I had enough gas for this. I'm not going to worry about it. Oosa. Okay, we're going to make it there. We're going to make it alive. If not, Alianis has her scuba gear with her, so we can ditch, and she will keep us alive by just breathing into my mouth. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. In the meantime, I'm going to get us down to 2,000 is good. We're just below 2,000. Yeah, this should be fine. What the hell, though? Huh. But we can see some islands over there. Looks like uninhabited islands. Well, no, maybe there's a house there. Is that a house? I can't even tell. Yeah, somebody's got a farm there on that island. Wow. I didn't know that people actually live there. If there's any of my viewers that live in Louisiana, maybe you can tell me a little bit more about this archipelago of islands that's down there. I'd be really curious to know about that. Who lives there? What do they do? Is it like KKK country, or what the hell is it? Looks kind of cool, though. I'd love to have an island of my own. Kind of like I did in Second Life. Oh, how cute. Look at the waypoints. It says we're going from Mini to Pearl. Aw, some of you are too young to know what that reference means. Minnie Pearl was a jazz blues. I think she was more blues than jazz, but she was a blues singer way back in the day, like 1930s, 40s, or something around those lines. I don't even remember myself. But I do know that she was quite a vivacious woman, and she was an excellent singer. So yeah, I guess these waypoints are dedicated to her. That is awesome. And we've got fog again. Okay, I am at 1,300 and I'm still getting fog, so that's no bueno. And I'm not loving this fuel gauge. This fuel gauge right now is not my friend. Allie, why didn't you tell me we were running out of gas, baby doll? I'm very upset here. Very upset. Shit. Well, we've got 2 more waypoints up ahead. After Pearl should be that one waypoint where we got a dogleg to the right. Problem is, we are still not quite in range of the airport, so I can't call for landing clearance just yet. Seems like all I can do is just stay below the clouds and hope that the gas holds out. Wow, this is crazy. Okay. I know the waypoint is guiding us in this direction, but I'm going to want to point a little bit more towards the airport, I'm thinking. We might want to go over Lake Pond Chartrain, I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, people. I'm not averse to being corrected, but I think that's what that lake is called, over by New Orleans. So yeah, we're going to go off course deliberately here, because if I'm running that low on gas, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. I'm going to want to take it. What's our altitude currently? 1,500. Okay, well let's try and keep it right around here. Whoa, too much. Okay, right there should do the trick. Do I dare add power is the question. I'm probably going to have to, because the trimmers are set to a certain power level. And all of a sudden I can't see out the front cockpit again. What in the hell, man? Freaking bird, stop pooping on my cockpit. Hell. I don't see any rain streaks. I don't know what's going on there. And I haven't heard the ATC in a while either, so I really don't know what's happening there, but I'm just going to keep heading this way. Oh, speak of the devil. With pleasure. 123.85 for BelGeode 70. New Orleans approach, BelGeode 70 with you.
BelGeode 70, New Orleans approach, roger, altimeter 2986.
Alright, set the altimeter. I think it's pretty much set the right way. Please tell me you guys have a gas truck somewhere.
70, contact New Orleans approach on 133.15.
I'll just keep talking to them as long as they're going to get me there alive, because I do not want to run out of gas and land on the freeway or something. Going to 133.15, BelGeode 70. Wow. Alright, Allie, let me know if the engines are about to shut off, please. I would really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I love you. New Orleans approach, BelGeode 70 with you, 1,600.
BelGeode 70, New Orleans approach, roger, altimeter 2986.
Okay, that's pretty much the same barometric setting that we had before. Alright, I'm going to keep heading in this direction, and I'm actually going to turn this on, because it looks like we should be in range now of the airport. There's KMSY Lakefront, which is that airport right there. This should be the Naval Air Station, if I'm not too mistaken, so let's zoom out a little bit here. Let's see, Cajun, Stennis International. There it is, Armstrong, New Orleans International, number 4. Oh, I don't want Bel Terre. What the hell is this? I hit the wrong one. Okay, let's try this again. Where is it? What the hell? It was just there. Airport's closer. Ah, there it is, number 8. Okay, I got it this time. Let's listen to the ATIS and see what runway they're working with today.
New Orleans Airport information, Mike 1213 Zulu, wind 213 at 5, visibility 8 in light rain, sky conditions,
I'm gonna go up to 2,000.
600, ceiling 4,800, broken, temperature dew point 2 1, altimeter 2986, ILS, runway 28 in use. Landing and departing runway 28. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Mike.
Okay, Mike it is. Let's ask for a full stop landing. New Orleans Tower, BelGeode 70 is 25 miles east with Mike to land.
BelGeode 70, New Orleans Tower, fly straight in, runway 28, altimeter 2986.
Fly straight in. Oh, so they want us to land to the west. Okay,
Southwest
I'm okay with that.
251, contact ground on 121.9er, Delta 212.
Oh, come on.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28, service wind 213 at 5.
Make straight in, runway 28, BelGeode 70. Okay, let's hit the procedures real quick.
Runway 28, Delta 2124.
Alright, as usual, I'm just going to pick the first one that pops up, which in this case is ILS 28. Why did I just hit that? Okay, enter, vectors, load. I could have just activated that while I was there. Alright, so spec is our waypoint. Where is spec? Ooh, pretty close. We're off to the right side of spec. Alright, so we're going to need to swing out this way. How are we doing on gas, Ally? Are we crashy? No, we no crashy. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Alright, so there's KMSY up ahead and to the right, and there is downtown directly up ahead. Let's see if we can get a better view of that from the outside while we're approaching here. Frames per second doesn't look too bad. It's slightly choppy, but not that bad. We want to stay above these radio towers up ahead, though. That could be a bad thing if we slam into one of them. Alright. I think we're pretty much good to go. I'm going to zoom this out one notch here. So we'll set it at the 10-mile mark. Okay. So we got downtown up ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swing to the right of downtown, and we'll go ahead and bring this baby in. I'm going to increase the gas, which I know will increase our gas consumption, but I kind of want to get down in a hurry here. What in the hell? Okay, what is that? 150 kilograms of fuel. Okay, yeah, we are officially low on gas here. But on the bright side, there's downtown. So there you go. There is downtown. There is the suburbs. I don't know where exactly the French Quarter is in relation to all of that. If any of you know, please let me know. I do see what appears to be an airport up ahead, so I'm just going to head straight for that. Crap. I was not expecting this. I should have been better prepared here. Alright, what's our altitude? We're just below 2,000. Okay, I'm going to keep us right around here. And we're going to hand fly this sucker in. Okay, I see a red light up ahead. Right to the right of the HUD. Alright, I think we should be able to intercept it from here. Holy crap, this is cutting it a little bit too close. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to get this plane to maintenance. There is something going on here. We should not be running out of gas this quickly. Not after we just took like a 1.5-hour flight from Orlando to Pensacola.
70, cleared to land, runway 28.
Oh, music to my ears. Thank you. Cleared to land, runway 28, BelGeode 70. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you might want to have a fuel truck on hand. While you're at it, you're also going to want to have that crawdad truck and that gumbo truck and that jambalaya truck and, you know, some of that Cajun steak that you all make down there. Just have all of that on hand. We're going to need every damn thing. Okay, here we go. Ally, seatbelts fastened. Bringing this bird home. It would probably help if I had my flaps out, I think. Come to think of it, it might help if I had my gear out too, don't you think? Okay, can we do this? don't know. We're losing lots of speed here. Okay, here we go. Gear out. Flaps down. That's 1 notch of flaps. 2 notch of flaps. Okay, let's get some speed before we stall. Whew! Thank God for air brakes. And we are a little off to the right, but that's okay. I should be able to rectify that real quick. In the meantime, I just keep watching that gas gauge go lower and lower, and I am not too pleased with that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, we're looking good. Looking good. There it is. Louis Armstrong International. Okay, we are good. We've got red over white, so we're doing all right. And we got red over red. We might just be dead. Not if I can help it. Flare. Drop some power here. And we made it. Woo! Okay. About some brakes there. Brakes will be good. Oh crap. I think I passed my turn off. Damn it. Okay, how about we'll turn off like right here. Don't interrupt me when I'm stopping. Thank you. Okay, looks like we've got just about 100 kilograms worth of gas, so you know where I'm going next. I need a gas station.
BelGeode 70, contact ground on 121.9er.
I will do so momentarily, good sir. Thank you. Holy hell. Wow, I am just like sitting back in my seat here. I cannot believe that we made it. Hey, look at that. It's raining. See, I didn't even notice it because we were moving.
Acknowledge last transmission.
Good grief. Yes, I'm acknowledging the last transmission. Thank you. Going to 121.9, BelGeode 70. Okay, we need fuel. We need fuel with a quickness. New Orleans ground, BelGeode 70, request taxi to fuel.
BelGeode 70, taxi to fuel.
Alright, thank you. See, now she was more polite than the other dude. Okay, let's turn on a progressive taxi. Excellent. Okay, now that we know where we're going to go, let's go there. And then we can call this flight done. Flaps up. Alright, I'm still going to keep the landing lights on since we've got inclement weather that just rolled in. But there you can see the main terminal of the airport as well as the control tower. And it looks like they're going to want us to go over there next to that hangar, which is cool because we can find a mechanic and pull the plane in and see if we can figure out what in the hell is going on with the fuel in this damn thing. That's just not right. We should not be running out of gas that quickly. Might have to put the whole trip on hold in this case. Alright. Okay, so we learned our lesson from the last time. Don't go so fast when traveling on wet taxiways. So, I'm going to want to slow down a little bit. Go ahead and push the rudder over to the right. And we'll start hitting the differential brakes from now. I love how the jet stream from the engine is modeled. That is really cool. Okay, this should be good right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, there we go. Look at that. And all of a sudden, we are back to a full tank. Thank you, goddess. Holy crap. Okay, we're done with this place. Nice. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to park like right in front of one of these two hangar bays here. I'm not even going to park on like the proper parking spot. I'm just going to like pull it up right over here. See if we can get a good view of the airport. Hey look, there's a Southwest. Very nice. Have a safe flight, buddy. Right here is good. Okay, brakes please. What the hell? Alright, so we are done. We made it safely here to New Orleans on fumes, practically, but we were able to get down, and you know what? I'm going to take that as a win. So we are going to be finished for the day. So I thank you all for flying with me as always. This has been BelGeode. We have been flying Microsoft Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. And I really appreciate that you guys like and follow me, so if you feel so inclined, please feel free to give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow or subscribe, as the case may be, if you would like to have more of these videos in the near future. I can almost guarantee you're going to get more anyway. As for myself and Allie, we're going to go ahead and see if we can book an appointment with a mechanic somewhere in this hangar to figure out what in the hell is going on with the fuel in this plane. And then after we're done, we're going to get some crawfish and gumbo. Damned if we do. Alright, if you would like to follow me on Twitch, that is www.twitch.tv. Hitbox is www.hitbox.tv. In both cases, make sure you add /BelGeode on the end. You'll find me. Pretty much do a search of BelGeode anywhere, you'll find me. And I'm on Facebook, BelGeode 2015, as well as Twitter, @BelGeode. And now that you know the story about how I got that name, it should be a lot easier for you to find me, I guess. I don't know. Alright, but anyways, thank you all for watching, as always. I will talk to you all again really soon, and our next stop after this is going to be Houston, Texas, which is probably the furthest west that we will go. But that's for another flight. So thank you, and I'll talk to you all really soon. Ciao!